The financial services industry faces a crisis to provide an easily accessible proof of compliance to the competence requirements laid down by the FSCA. To adhere to the FSCA requirements, to stay fit and proper is incredibly time-consuming. It's almost a full-time job. The next challenge is to be able to provide accurate proof of competence on several levels without wasting precious time. The first major hurdle for CPD was on the 31st of May, which means the next CPD cycle has already started with the accompanying record keeping. The real challenge is to make the compliance manager your friend. To stay in business as a financial advisor is a non-stop battle to prove competence on a never-ending number of fronts. It often feels like hiding with the hope it will go away. With our competence register, all the loose ends are tied up with a ready-made desktop compliance management tool. Any report a compliance manager can dream of is available at the drop of a hat. How do you make a compliance manager smile? We have the answer.
I have to remind you that D-Day for CPD is around the corner. Are you on target with your CPD hours? You need at least 18 hours by the 31st of May.
Thanks for asking. I just managed to get on top of my product assessments. I did CPD training, attended webinars, and several events. The problem is keeping a proper record of the accumulated hours and getting hold of certificates of competence. It's all over the place.
I'm not 100% convinced you realize how much trouble we're in. If you don't get all the information on competence we need soon, you may end up without a sales force because they will be debarred without the proper records of competence. We need time to complete the spreadsheets before the deadline.
Our people are on top of acquiring all the training that they need. The problem is keeping accurate records. And on top of that, your staff is not very quick to provide these reports with possible outstanding requirements. The sales force cannot waste their time on record keeping. They pay our salaries with their sales.
You seem to think this is an easy job. Don't you realize we have to track CPD, COB, PST, qualifications, supervision, and much more?
I understand it's complicated, but surely there must be a nerd who developed an app or something. These days, your smartwatch can take blood pressure readings and an ECG. It cannot be that difficult.
Perhaps you have a point. I will ask my best friend, Google, and see what it can come up with. Or I can ask my husband. I wish there was a ready-made app to track all my compliance needs and give me a selection of tailor-made reports. My checklist should be as follows: fit and proper summary, qualifications, experience, product assessments, RE5 obtained, approaching deadlines, missed deadlines, DOFA date, CPD hours obtained.
I cannot wait any longer. What's the verdict?
You won't believe it, but I struck gold.
Okay, tell me about it.
FAIS Exchange developed a competence register. It's a dream come true.
Tell me, what does it do?
Everything I dreamed of and more. I compiled a 9-point checklist, and this is how it pans out. I will show you my 9-point checklist against what the competence register does. My summarized checklist is as follows. Fit and proper summary. This is a single overview of the FSP with any selection of representatives you need. Shortcuts to qualifications, experience, product assessments, and regulatory exams obtained are all available. There's still more. Furthermore, the approaching deadlines, missed deadlines, DOFA dates, and even CPD hours obtained are easy to find. There is even a matrix showing all the FAIS records per representative, and that's not the end yet. We can even drill down to see individual representatives' details. To appreciate everything, we need to go online.
Please register immediately.
Not so fast. There is more.
Tell me everything.
The best thing about this competence register is that it integrates 100% with the FAIS Exchange.
Please elaborate.
As you probably know, our representatives can do their COP, PST, and CPD assessments for most of the major product providers on the FAIS Exchange. If they do that, all the information is automatically captured in the Competence Register, which saves them and us the trouble of keeping and uploading information from various sources.
Amazing! Everything is done seamlessly. It's compliance completed almost without lifting a finger.
We showed you a way to record everything needed by the FSCA. The key is to showcase it to the regulator with well-designed, ready-made reports. It is possible to make the compliance officer smile. FAIS Exchange's Competence Register is the key to easy compliance. With FAIS Exchange as an assessment platform, it is easy as pie.